Howdy. Nothing sexy about this setup. Nope. I'm sitting in the front seat of my truck, Fort Worth, Texas. It's overcast, gray, nasty, a little wet. It's 38 degrees outside, but I had to do this right here, right now, because my running streak turned 7 years old today. For the last 7 years, I have run at least 1 mile every single day. And I wanted to do something special for this video blog post. So I was burning daylight. I changed in a Starbucks bathroom, for goodness sakes. I didn't want to shoot the video in there. There was a lady waiting outside. It was awkward. But I wanted to get this done before the sun went down, get some good video, and document this historic day. The real reason I wanted to do this, I wanted to share how this thing started, but more importantly, why I've kept it going for 7 straight years. Let's ride. It is cold and it is nasty, but I wouldn't have it any other way on my 7-year anniversary run. No excuses, no matter how cold, how hot, how sick, how tired, how late, how early, how drunk, it doesn't matter. You gotta get out there and run. At least 1 mile. I'm only going 1 today, I promise you. Snot coming out my nose. That sucked. I'm not gonna lie. Again, car thermometer reading 37, 38 degrees. Checked the wind chill when I got back and it was at 29 degrees, and I believe it. It is cold. And there's some kind of moisture falling out of the sky, some sleet slash rain slash snow. It's cold, horrible day to run, but I did it. It was only 1 mile, whatever. Done. Happy anniversary to me, 7 years. Yes, tomorrow I will lace them up and go again. What I wanted to do during this video blog post, though, is to explain how this thing started 7 years ago and why I've kept it going. How it started is really simple. My son was about to turn 1, and I didn't feel like I was being a good role model for him. I weighed more than I had ever weighed before. I didn't like how I looked. I didn't like how I felt. I'll just say it. I didn't look good naked. I didn't look good naked. I was eating a lot of Whataburger and drinking a lot of Shiner. Not that there is anything wrong with that, but I wasn't living a healthy lifestyle. So I said, no more excuses. Every single day, no matter what, I am going to put on my running shoes and I'm going to go run 1 mile. Again, that was 7 years ago. Now, as I've gotten into it, I've realized it's deeper than that. And it comes down to getting to the point of enough. If you want something bad enough, you'll go get it. If you believe in something enough, you will fight for it. You have got to get to the point of enough. If you've had enough, you'll stop. You've got to get to the point of enough. And that's where I was 7 years ago. I got to the point of enough. So why have I kept it going? Sure, I like how I look. I love how I feel. But the real reason is there is something very empowering about no excuses. I was in New Orleans, Louisiana. Went out with a client down there, and he took me to Pat O'Brien's. I drank 2 Hurricanes. Still hadn't run. Got back to the hotel and I was drunk. Those 2 Hurricanes hit me like a freight train, but I had to get it in. And I went to the hotel treadmill, and I remember this very vividly. I ran 1 mile that day too, not a step more. And I ran on that treadmill, and there was a window, and there were some blinds, and it was kind of going like this as I was running. And I kept saying to myself over and over again, don't you dare throw up, keep running. It's things like that. It's moments like that that, again, are empowering. If I can run with 2 Hurricanes in me, I can run anytime, any day, any condition, doesn't matter. It is like pouring now. I am so glad I got that in. Here's my challenge. Get to enough. Again, if you want something bad enough, you will go and get it. If you believe in something enough, you will fight for it. If you've had enough of something, you will stop doing it. 7 years ago, that's where I was at. I got to the point of enough, and I started running every single day. Again, my challenge to you is get to enough. I appreciate you tuning into this episode of My Intentional Life. I'm Drew Myers. 7-year running streak anniversary. Yay me. It's really not that big a deal. Really not that big a deal. There's a lot of people that have been running every single day for a lot longer than 7 years. Those are the real badasses. I'm Drew Myers. See ya.